Hello. Thank you for tuning in today to the Black Political Buzz Network. My name is Laurel. Today's topic of this vlog or video is entitled Dr. Boyce Watkins' Bitterness is Destroying the Black American Community. Again, today's topic vlog is Dr. Boyce Watkins' Bitterness is Destroying the Black American Community. Now, Dr. Boyce Watkins is a black professor of finance. He's a black professional finance expert. He has a real PhD in finance and economics. He attended some of the best colleges and schools and universities in the United States of America. He has a legitimate resume of his accomplishments and achievements as a finance expert and also an economics professor. He's worked at some of the best universities, including Syracuse University in New York. And he is well respected and well sought after as a speaker, etc. Pretty much like Dr. Umar Johnson, who is a black conscious movement leader, but also very well educated. Dr. Umar Johnson has a PhD in psychology, a real PhD. He went to school and matriculated to earn his degree. The same as Dr. Boyce Watkins. He went to school and matriculated to earn his degree. So these men are very well sought after, highly credible men in terms of their academics and their resumes. Dr. Boyce Watkins, several years ago, was fired from Syracuse University for his what they deem to be radical views as it relates to race relations in America. Dr. Watkins used to be on CNN all the time, MSNBC. His social media sites have received millions of hits. He has launched a Black Wealth boot camp, Black Wealth college type situation online with Dr. Claude Anderson. He's now involved, former Def Jam founder Dame Dash, to be a speaker with his Black Wealth boot camp series, which is, like I said, is held online. And anyway, because of Dr. Boyce Watkins' quote-unquote radical views about racism in this country and race relations, many of his views were valid views, and he was correct and on point with much of his criticism of white America, the white establishment, racism, institutional racism. Many of it was on point, but he was, called radical, and Bill O'Reilly and Fox News came after him, and because of the clout that Bill O'Reilly and Fox News and the Fox News network owner Rupert Murdoch, they were instrumental in getting Dr. Boyce Watkins fired or terminated from his job as a professor at Syracuse University. So Dr. Watkins now is self-employed. He mainly is a speaker. He's been on a speaker. Teaching the black community about wealth, how to accumulate wealth, how to achieve wealth, trying to change the black community's mindset and mentality about wealth. And so he's doing a good thing in that respect. He's doing a good thing as it relates to trying to help the black community to reaccumulate the wealth that President Obama took from the black community through his administration, legislation, and by sticking the IRS on black people and taking millions and millions and millions of dollars from black people, out the black community via the IRS with fake claims of fraud. Okay, so Dr. Watkins is doing a good deed to try to turn things around in the black community by teaching black people how to become entrepreneurs and how to write business plans, etc. Okay, that's great. That's good. And his Black Wealth Bootcamp tuition fees are very reasonable. I mean, they're like really cheap. Okay, compared to what students paid at Syracuse University to sit in his classes to learn his knowledge on economics and finance, what he's charging students with the Black Wealth Boot Camp is very, very reasonable. Very reasonable. All right? And I applaud what Boyce Watkins is doing. I applaud what he's doing in that respect. But Dr. Boyce Watkins has a lot of bitterness that he has integrated into his good deed or good efforts for the Black community, Black American community. There's a lot of bitterness and sarcasm, and also he can be very condescending. And last but not least, even though Dr. Boyce Watkins does include Black women to come and speak on his program and so forth, there is still that twinge of male dominance that's very obvious in Dr. Boyce Watkins' agenda and in his platform. It's just because you have a woman that comes to speak sometimes, every once in a while on your radio show or your social media or your a social media platform, that doesn't mean that you wholeheartedly, see women as equal leaders to men. It's like Dr. Umar Johnson. Just because you say you want to help Black people, the fact that you went out there and you bashed this Black woman and calling her a maggot after you slept with her, that does not prove that you see Black women as equal to men. So Dr. Watkins, he should be using his background to not just teach a Black Wealth Boot Camp to Black people, but to teach Black people how not to become bitter in the struggle. Because the bitterness can drown out and diminish or eliminate or kill all your good works. The bitterness. You see, I know about that because I have said this before, and I'll say it again, whether you believe me or not, it doesn't matter. I am related to a well-known Black politician who now works on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Very renowned Black individual. And this person has not admitted that I'm related to him. As a matter of fact, he has used his authority and his power to come after me on some levels. I could have let that shut me up and make me bitter. I'm not bitter. Do I like what he's done to me? No. Have I forgiven him? Yes. Do I pray for him? Yes. I pray that God will open up his eyes and that he'll be blessed. I don't pray bad things for him. The same things, I don't pray bad things for President Obama. But you do reap what you sow. I don't have to pray bad things on anyone, because one day everyone reaps what they sow, whether it's good or bad. If you sow good, you're going to reap good. If you sow bad, you're going to reap bad. I haven't let that situation make me bitter and make me go somewhere in the corner and shut up. Now, I haven't grown as much as I could have grown if I'd had someone to help me that could have helped me. But I'm still here. Thank God I'm still here. I'm not bitter. I still love people. I don't care if you're Black, white, Latino, Native American, Asian. I still love people because you're a human being. You're a human being created in God's image. So I still love you. I can still work with you. My relative on Capitol Hill, I can work with him. If I see him on the street, I'm going to speak to him. Whether he speaks back or not, that's his business. If he's injured somewhere and I see him injured on the side of the road, I'm going to help him. Dr. Boyce Watkins, if he saw one of his former Syracuse administrators or colleagues from Syracuse on the side of the road injured, would he stop and help them? Or would he ride past them and laugh? Dr. Boyce Watkins is a man that could do much great for this country and for the Black community here in America. But the bitterness, the hurt that he probably felt when he got fired, the embarrassment he probably felt when he got fired. That's still there. It lingers. And it comes out sometimes when he's speaking on certain topics. And I'm asking Dr. Boyce Watkins to forgive. Forgive. Forgiveness does not eliminate consequences. Please hear me. Forgiveness does not eliminate consequences. We in the black community need to know that when we seek justice for our loved ones who've been murdered by the police. Forgiveness does not eliminate consequences, but you still have to forgive. And don't let your bitterness destroy your good works. Dr. Boyce Watkins, there's so much more you could be doing to help the black community. But your bitterness is destroying the black community because many of your topics on your social media platform are snides and mockery and hate-filled. Change your perception. Change your platform. Don't stop your good works, but don't include bitterness in your good works, because the bitterness makes you invisible. If you want to rise back up, stop being bitter. That's all I want to say today. And I didn't bash Boyce Watkins. I didn't bash Dr. Watkins. I still appreciate him. Thank you for tuning in today to the Black Political Buzz Network. God bless you and goodbye.